So we're going to go ahead and look at a post that I saw on Mrs. Threads right here. This is actually just going to go into this whole thing of the government trying to control what you can and cannot do and what you can and cannot grow, okay, in terms of your food that you need for your body. Why would they want to prevent that? Why would they want to alter that? So let's go ahead and look at this. So this lady said, I just left this agricultural ordinance meeting, and the government is really out here trying to pass codes that will prevent people from growing food on their land. So we see a lot of this. Now, I have heard about this prior to this post. This lady said that this was in Missouri. So I have heard stories like this where you have the government that are saying, oh, well, you always need a permit for something. You want to go and sell lemonade? You need a selling permit. Okay, you want to go ahead and have chickens on your lawn? Oh, you need a permit for that. Or you need to have it zoned for that. Oh, well, you want to go and grow food? Well, as long as you don't sell it. It's almost as though you don't want people to, one, be self-sufficient. And it's almost as though you don't want people to make any kind of money if it's not working for some big corporation. Also want to go ahead and put this post up here where it says you can't grow your own food, you can't make your own clothes, you can't make fire. Some folks can't even cook and clean. Capitalism has rendered you totally dependent on the ruling class and the services and products. They've devalued the folks who did this work, and that is what is going on. So they want you to be completely reliant on them. Buy my product, because you buy my product, it'll make your life easier. Y'all, let's go ahead and take a look at this one video.
This is my apricot tree that just died right here. I gotta show you this. So here's my other trees in my front yard. I got that one. That one. This one usually had red leaves everywhere. This is my plum tree. Okay. And it's like, you see, these trees are fine. This is my neighbor's property, and this was a apricot. And then I'm not sure which one this is. That's another one of my neighbor's trees. But then I saw this video right here.
I'm Steve Jarvis. I'm going to Washington, D.C. and to present my farm plan, and my farm plan will create 1 million new farms, 40-acre farms. But I want to talk to you today. I need 1 million people to say they don't want this stratospheric aerosol injection. I find it odd that what they're doing over there in UK to darken the sun, they call it Satan. And it stands for stratospheric aerosol, you know, whatever. But I want to show you this tree. Last year, they sprayed, my bean crops turned yellow the same day, but it burnt. This is like a 150-year-old apple tree. But you can see how it just burnt the tips of it, the top of it. This thing is normally just loaded and loaded with blooms. There's some on the other side, but this is harming my crops. Nothing is organic anymore in the United States. I need to know, this is one of the questions we're going to ask when I get to DC, who has the power to turn this off? Look at the sky. Look over here.
So I have close to about 20 trees on my property. And again, the two that died were the fruit trees. I hope this somehow comes back. But I'm just asking, this is an inquiry. Has this happened to you or anyone that you know?
So that's something I actually want to speak about. So you notice how you could go outside and you're in the neighborhood, you walk around. There's no fruit trees anywhere. No apple trees, oranges, apricots, plums. There's nothing. They're just regular trees. Nothing that actually has food. Now, you have some people that may say, oh, well, you will get pests and I'm not saying you got to have it like on your property. But you go and walk through the park, or you go and walk wherever it is that you're going. There's no fruit trees? Why would you not want people to just be able to get an apple? Why would you not want that? That would be great for people who, are starving, people who are homeless, whatever the case may be, and they could just get some to eat. Why would you not want that? This guy said that his trees died. Which ones? We're going first. The ones that produce food. If y'all don't think this is done by design, I don't know what else to tell you. Let's go ahead though and switch gears.
Y'all, I just had our meeting with the county commissioners, and they denied us to have an egg stand in front of our house. I get it, there's zoning laws in place, but my house is zoned to have chickens. We're allowed to have 20 chickens and 2 large livestock. And all I wanted to do was legally sell eggs in front of my house so customers could pick up easier. I'm so gutted because I worked so hard. This is a 6-month process. I'm legally allowed to sell eggs, but I can't sell it in front of my home. Make that make sense. It makes no sense. I have, from the Nevada Department of Agriculture, I have my producer certificate. I have my food handler's card. I have my inspection done from animal control. I have my DBA LLC. I even have liability insurance. And like, I can't even sell eggs in front of my house, in front of an egg stand. I have to deliver them. Make it make sense. I don't know. But we're allowed to have 20 chickens and 2 large livestock. But I can't even share that with the community at our house. I have to go off-site. I have to pivot and go off-site, which is cool. But yeah, thank you for everyone's support. It just sucks.
The government, they do a lot of things to make it more difficult for you to get by. Okay. I mean, we can even look at with the SNAP stuff where it's like, okay, you guys are all approved. Yeah. We're going to just discard all of those applications that you guys had. I mean, even though you guys were filling them out on time and properly. And what we're actually going to do now, we're just going to go and just have you reapply. I mean, it should be easy peasy. And then, however long it may take and what interviews you may or may not have to have. I mean, that's on you. But yeah, this is all for the greater good, though. And something like this, you're allowing this lady to have chickens, livestock, 2 livestock. And then you go and say, I mean, but you can't sell it on your property. But I can have all this stuff on my property, but I can't just have people come. No, you got to get in a car and you have to drive. You got to, like, making it more inconvenient for people. Makes you wonder. But let me know what you all think about this down below.